Madrid is one of those cities that never stops surprising you. Around every corner, there is something beautiful, something delicious, or a story waiting to be discovered. Today, I'm exploring this incredible city from the perspective of a traveler, sharing the places, the atmosphere, the little moments that make Madrid so special. Some ideas, grab a coffee, sit back, and welcome to Madrid, Spain.
So finally, we just have arrived. Well, the very first thing that I have to mention is that the Barajas International Airport of Madrid, is huge. Like literally, this is massive. Me, I live in Vienna, and now I get used to Vienna International Airport that is absolutely small. I mean, it's really small, and this place is massive. I've been walking around a little bit, and I'm still a little bit lost. But anyway, I'm gonna find my way out to the city because I need to take some transportation that is gonna take me to the main center, and then I'm gonna be looking for my Airbnb. So stay tuned. People, we have made it. So we just arrived to Madrid. It was nice. We had a lot of traffic actually to move from the airport to the city, but here we are walking the streets. And what I told you about Vienna in my previous vlog about, it's so hot, it's 35, 40 degrees. Oh my God. Now Spain, in the south of Spain, people here are going from 40 to 45 degrees. And now I can feel it. This is really hot. This is an oven. But it's okay. Here we are. Now I'm looking for my Airbnb. It seems to be nice with a nice view, very cute. So, it's always a box of surprises with Airbnb. You never know what you're going to find, but I hope that I picked well. And I hope that actually, reality meets the website. So let me show you in a second. Uh, okay, this is the building. Okay, okay, no. Looks cute, looks cute. Well, fair enough. We have the keys, we have this. It was not too dramatic. Okay, okay. Look at this. Nice. Big windows. I'm always looking for big windows for the air. Sometimes I like to go outside. There's a little table right there. So we have kitchen here. We have a sofa bed right here. So sofa bed looks okay. Just open this. Okay. Okay. The view is, well, that's the view. That's the view. What can I do? We have this one. We have this. I know. I understand. The view is kind of funny. Yep. Funny, not funny. I can see beautiful people constructing there. Well, we have some, yeah, amenities. It seems that I have a contract here that I have to sign. Now we have bathroom. Very okay. This. Yeah. Oh no, it's pretty cute. Pretty cute. The bed is pretty nice. It seems comfy. But to be honest, the view, that was not in the contract. Nobody told me that I was going to come to the living room and see a construction site right in front of me. Guys, it is what it is. And to be honest, it was not that cheap. And also it was not that easy to find it because Madrid is very touristic city. Many people coming. Actually, the availability was actually hard. Many people are coming to Spain and to Madrid in summer. And by the way, last week Spain won the FIFA World Cup. So everyone is here. I'm not gonna complain just because of the view. I'm enjoying it here. As long as it's not too noisy, we will see. Guys, I'm gonna take a shower. I'm gonna finally take these bags. I'm tired. Take a shower, and then I'm gonna head to probably to the center. That, by the way, something else funny about Spain that I was telling my friends, like, oh, I'm gonna come, then I'm gonna go out to eat, and she was like, we have siesta time. Yeah, so probably that's one of the first like shocking traditional things, like I don't know, cultural shocks. The siesta time. Literally, they close businesses, and yeah, so it's only two. This is totally siesta time. So people, I mean, they close their business. But anyway, probably shower, maybe, yeah, just going out for a bit and I see if I can have a drink or something. And we will see. We will see what surprises Madrid is keeping for us. Let's go. Well, and also I cannot lie that when I come to Madrid or Spain in general, I feel like home. Probably because of the language, probably because of the food. So finally I can speak Spanish a little bit. Sometimes when I'm in, when I was living in Poland, in Germany, and now in Austria, sometimes my mother tongue is not fully used. So I'm happy to come here and, at least order a meal, order a beer in Spanish.
La fiebre de comprar la moto. No, yo la otra vez no compré.
The sun is heavy, but at least I feel lucky. Look, this is the Oso Madroño. Oso Madroño is it's just a bear. People just queue, they touch it, and you are supposed to receive luck, something like that. I'm already lucky, so I'm not gonna touch it.
Right, amazing. Coffee's on the making, so Daniel is taking a shower.
You know that every country has, I mean, different things that make them very recognizable. And for me in Madrid are the very like little balconies in the buildings. I think they are just cute. There are these little streets all around, and all of them they have these little balconies, and that's really really cool. And that's something that I enjoy. Like every time that I see it, I totally recognize that that is Madrid. But I have to tell you once again, I mean, myself, a person living in Vienna, that everything is very structured, everything is done, the times where things are supposed to be done. When you come here and the times, like times for eating, times for working, time for doing things, are just different. I don't know, it hits like with a different atmosphere. And like, I feel everything is late. Like for breakfast, people just wake up so late, even for work. Lunch is like 3 p.m. because from 1 to 2, 1 to 3, they are in the siesta time, and dinner not even talking about that. Social life, you might go out, yes, but for example, buying things in a supermarket, things here closed. Like supermarkets are open until 10. For me, that's like crazy. I'm having this paranoia home in Vienna that things close at 8 during weekday, and on Saturdays you have to go to the grocery shop before 7. If you miss it, then you don't have food for Sunday. Imagine that, like supermarkets on Saturday and main shops closing around 7 or 8. Here in Madrid, it can be midnight. You need something, just hit the streets, and that's it. And like Madrid, I don't know, it's a very cosmopolitan city. A lot of like vintage shops, a lot of also luxury shops. There is like it's like you cannot complain about it. Oh, okay. Sometimes you don't know. You have to be careful with streets. It's not. I mean, some countries are very, let's say, discreet, polite, educated about cars stopping and letting like people cross the street. Madrid sometimes is a little bit funny about that, so you have to be careful. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, there are. I mean, you can feel this is a very friendly beginner city in the sense of being a tourist. Here, like, yeah, you can just get a little bit lost in the streets. I think it's very easy to read the city. Mm, every corner has a little bit of something, a lot of food. You're gonna gain a couple of, I know, some weight. You're gonna gain some weight when you walk around Madrid because everything is like it's like fresh and nice and delicious and smelly, and it's also like walking a couple of streets and then you want to sit down for a coffee, then you want to have, I don't know, a beer, you want to have wine. That is, obviously Spain has one of the best also resources of wine, like La Rioja and all those vino tintos, like red wines and stuff. So yeah, that's one of the coolest things coming here. Like you don't get bored. For example, me, like right now, solo in the city, enjoy, go around, eat, explore. I thought that I was going to end up in a different side of the city because I wasn't thinking of starting around this place. But cool. Now we're going to Plaza Mayor, which is a very nice spot to start with. So let's check it out. Very cute place. Probably a lot of people around because it's one of those landmarks. And I might have one or two facts that you didn't know about Plaza Mayor, Madrid. So there you have it. Very welcome to Plaza Mayor, Madrid. I think this is one of the most beautiful squares that you might find around the city. And who thinks there is a lot of history behind these walls and the very square around this place. It used to be centuries ago. It used to be the place to have like big celebrations, festivities, parties. But also in this place, they used to but also in this place, they used to have public trials. You know what I mean? Imagine the medieval times when you are not committed a crime or something like that. And then, people were here. The judge was here, or judges, or whoever was ruling the place. And yeah, people were looking at you, being judged and giving you, I don't know, punishments or whatever. Yeah, there is a lot of history behind the walls. And yeah, also, if you check online, you might find maybe obviously well pictures probably hard to find, but you're going to have records of how the kings, the royalty kings and queens, they used to hold big celebrations all around this square, Plaza Mayor. This is a very nice place. And obviously we have my guy right here. Now, two tips in case you come for the very first time. Um, if you enjoy the view and you want to sit around any of these restaurants, go ahead, enjoy it. I would not personally recommend this because it's quite expensive. Madrid should not be expensive. Madrid is actually cheap. Food is cheap all around. There are beautiful local corners in every street, in those little alleys or paths. There are streets everywhere where you can find delicious food, fresh and for a very cheap price. You know that these are the common touristic areas where prices go up. Um I think it's very nice to just, how to say, cruise around, like just check it around. But like to sit down here, like I think it's enough to come here, take a couple of pictures, learn about it because it's actually beautiful. And I mean, if you come with kids, you even have this. I don't know if you can see, no, these guys right here, like these big puppets, big flurry animals. But yeah, Plaza Madrid, Plaza Madrid 9, Plaza Mayor in Madrid, beautiful. And actually, now we are very close from our next stop. Oh, by the way, I was passing by because this is the municipality and people are getting married. That's really cool. Well, why not? Cool for this couple. Cool for them. I mean, not every day you can get married in Plaza Mayor. Beautiful scenery, beautiful colors. Yeah. And obviously, we have the big groups of tourists come from I don't know where, all of them with the microphones, listening to the tour guide, telling us stories about the place. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Why not? Now, literally next to Plaza Mayor, there is this spot that you cannot miss ever if you come to Madrid and you want some good food or a nice, refreshing drink, no matter the season, and it is Mercado de San Miguel. This probably is the freshest place to come and coolest, trendy to come. You just walk around little paths, trying and eating all food, but especially because it's kind of breakfast, it's very early. I want something fresh, kind of fruits, kind of, something fruity, sweet, fresh. Literally probably one of the hardest decisions in life. What to eat here? It's full of everything and full of people as well. But fruits, seafood, like red meat, wines, drinks, a lot of olives. Look at a lot of olives with everything. Oysters. It's like, oh my God, so many things to choose from. But I'm going to go for the fruits. That was my original plan. So I'm going to look for my fruits, delicious fresh fruits. No idea where. This place is funny because you really have to surf around people, but that's how it is. Let's see. Let's have some mango. How many can I choose? Right. Let's get some pineapple, please. Whoa. And just melon. People, I can now be happy for the rest of the day. Look at this thing. Look at this. This is insane. That's amazing. Because you might say like, yeah, just fruit. No, just fruit now. Where I live in Vienna, things are very expensive. Fruits are very expensive. Just to eat, for example, pineapple or watermelon, first of all, we have to wait for the right season because it's not all around year, obviously. You might say like, yeah, but in Madrid also there is winter. Yeah. Not in Mercado de San Miguel. In Mercado de San Miguel, you might find like anything around year. You want melon, coconut the whole year, just freaking come to this market. Uh, oh my God, this is insane. I'm so happy. Watermelon, pineapple, melon, mango. That's amazing. And for 750, you cannot imagine. Sometimes you can get, I don't know, when I was buying, for example, in Munich, there was this day that we wanted to do something with passion fruit like maracuya. That was a big thing to find maracuya, and once we found it, that was crazy expensive. This is just something that it is my treat. This is my treat. I'm gonna find a place to sit down, enjoy it, and see you in a second. So now to dig in, let's check the fruit out. No, let's see. This is now melon. It's not a small thing. It's a big chunk. Let's go with pineapple. Another big, big chunk. It has flavor. I don't know why. Sweetness, acidity, flavor. I'm curious about mango. I'm not joking. It's been years without eating mango. Let's see. Huge chunks. People here, like, they are not selfish at all. Like, yeah, eat all you can eat. Mm. Take my money. Take my money. Holy shit. Last but not least, watermelon. Oh, wait, I don't want this to fall down. I don't want this to fall down. There you go. Last but not least, watermelon. Beautiful red, pinkish chunk. Woo, let's go for it. I still have half of it. 750 people, 750 per Mercado San Miguel. Breakfast, only fruits. Man, what else can you ask for? What else can you ask for? Where to find a garbage bin in Madrid. Maybe I have to make a blog of where to find a garbage bin in Madrid, but finally, I got one. I got one, people. This is crazy. A garbage bin in Madrid. Please don't do this. This is not okay to just cross the street like this, but I'm sorry. This is a beautiful church. I don't want to miss it. I don't want to go around. Woo! Nice. Whoa. I think I haven't really paid attention to this church, this cathedral, whatever it is. It's gorgeous. Now it's getting a little bit hotter, so maybe it's a perfect chance to go into the cathedral because it's a little bit fresh. And yeah, we can check it out. Let's see. Yeah, okay, it's really not bad. Really cute thingy. Funny thing, I mean, it's a very regular, cute cathedral from the inside. The very funny thing is, once you come, there are rules, right? Not eating, not talking loudly. The way you dress should be appropriate, I would say. But then it says free Wi-Fi. Why would you need Wi-Fi in the church? Religion, church, and their beautiful ideas. That's funny. But now we're getting closer to the Palacio Real, like the real palace. No, not the real, the royal palace. Yeah, that would be the thing. The royal palace is gorgeous. Let's see what we can see. You know that I've shown you many times in my videos, the palaces in Vienna, Schönbrunn Palace, the Belvedere, the Hofburg, and all this. But Madrid is not disappointing. The palaces are gorgeous. This is probably part of the same church that we just saw. And right behind me, we have one of the palaces, and actually looks very nice. Right in front of the Palacio Real, the Royal Palace, we have a beautiful park right here, also with one of the King Philip's. Yeah, I think King Philip something. But this park is very cute, relaxing and stuff, and it's full of monuments, full of statues. Very cute park right in front of the Royal Palace. You can just walk around. It's very, very interesting. Actually, I hate to give like false facts. I said that it was King Philip or something. Probably I'm very wrong. Okay, the problem is that I was not wrong, but I was not right either. It says that this is a monument for the reign of Isabel II. It's a monument on her name, but the guy on top is obviously is not Isabel. That's a guy. I'm gonna check it out in ChatGPT. I'm sorry. It's funny. I don't want to go with stereotypes, but it seems that in Spain, like every king or prince, whatever, they were one of the Philips. And this is Felipe. This the guy on the horse is Felipe the Fourth. Philip the Fourth. There you go. So whenever you're walking around, if you see a statue of a guy like a knight or something like a king, just say, "Oh, look at that! That's Philip, King Philip." It can be Philip the first, second, third, fourth, whatever. It is a Philip. See, as I said before, beautiful combination, a beautiful combo mix of the city of Madrid that it provides a lot of concrete stuff, palaces and buildings, churches and cathedrals and beautiful monuments and squares and all that, but also very natural, spacious, green parks for kids, for families to sit down, to relax right in the middle of the city. That is always, it's kind of refreshing to see some green around. So right now we are very close, or basically almost in it, Plaza España, the Spanish square, where we are supposed to see a big fountain, which I have seen before, but also there is a monument of Miguel de Cervantes Saavedra. Maybe you haven't heard about this guy. Miguel de Cervantes is to the Spanish language what Shakespeare is to the English language. I think that's the best way I can put it, and I might not be wrong with that. Um, yeah, Cervantes was one of those first people who put like the Spanish language into full literature. And maybe you have heard, if you know something about international literature, maybe you have heard about for his main work masterpiece, which is Don Quixote de la Mancha or El Quijote de la Mancha. Probably you have heard about it. El Quijote de la Mancha from Miguel de Cervantes. And so, yeah. Miguel de Cervantes, one of the biggest representatives of literature from the old times, the classical old time literature. A guy who was fantasizing this book is amazing. If you know Spanish and you haven't read it, please check it out. It's like reading Shakespeare, literally. It's like reading Romeo and Juliet, same thing. El Quijote de la Mancha is pretty much like that. And now I can see. And El Quijote de la Mancha is a story of a guy who is El Quijote. De la Mancha, Mancha is a place. So it's a guy who was walking around riding his horse, and he had a very loyal companion. And right here we have it. We found it already. Please admire Miguel de Cervantes, and down there, the main characters of his masterpiece, Quijote de la Mancha and his companion. There you have it. The man right there in the monument, Miguel de Cervantes, the Shakespeare, the Spanish language Shakespeare, if I might say. And right here we have El Quijote and his very famous companion, the main character of the book, El Quijote de la Mancha, probably the biggest, literature art in the Spanish language, probably the most legendary. And yeah, is the one that we have to read whenever we're in school. El Quijote de la Mancha, Cervantes, beautiful. Let's continue. And yeah, maybe it's not time to start giving bad news about Spain, but I really hope that Spain recovers. We know that they have been in tough situation the past years. Also, a lot of illegal immigration. Same story of what is happening in Paris. Very same story. And you can see in the streets sometimes. At night you can see you can see kind of a little bit of poverty. Sometimes it doesn't feel that safe in some areas. Yeah, that's what illegal immigration happens. I'm not judging people who come here looking for a better future. I'm just judging the ones who come here doing wrong things. That's a different scenario. But yeah, it is what it is. That's what we have. But anyway, and for the lovers of
the cosmopolitan city, the shops, all the movement, the money and all that. We have La Gran Via, which is that one. In that way, we're gonna cross the streets right here. Oh, by the way, I don't know, but probably you know that Zara, like the like clothes shop, Zara and all that. That's from here, from Spain, and it's gorgeous. The Zara's here in Spain. If you like shopping, I don't enjoy like shopping malls and stuff. Like for example, this is Zara, right at the bottom of the Rio Hotel, and they are gorgeous. It's not like other places that Zara or H&M. They are like normal stores. Like no. Here are like stores. Like, this is amazing. You can see that the Zara is from here, and Spain is proud that Zara is from here. And the other thing, same as other cities, I'm not talking specifically about Madrid, but take my advice. I know what I'm telling you this. I've seen things when you walk around very crowded areas like this one. Please just mind your pockets. Mind your pockets, mind your bags. Keep everything in one place, secure, because there are some people with very long hands, and those long hands can reach your pockets and stuff. So just be careful around. And now we are in Gran Via. Gran Via is wow, is this is the New York type. This is the most like New Yorker place of Madrid. All the shops, all the people. And really, I'm gonna say that I'm a little bit surprised right now that I don't know, the weather conditions kind of got better for me. I mean, walking around, filming a video, it might take a couple of hours, and I don't want to get sunburned, which is actually not happening, and that's amazing. And the sun has been, I don't know, it's been soft with me today, which I really appreciate. So I can show you the city, a little bit of the city, without me exposing to skin cancer. You know what I mean? And you are always going to find people just giving samples of food. I don't know, chicken wing. I don't know what this is. Let's try it out. Let's try it out. Whoa. Can I try this one?
Yeah, try it, try it.
Wow,
It's good.
thank you.
Sí, los tres son pollo.
Look at that. Wow. Let's try it out. All of them. It's like with lemon. Hmm. Hmm. By the way, just in case, little random facts. One thing is I told you that stores, I mean shops in general, from pharmacies to supermarkets to I don't know, yeah, like almost anything you can imagine is open until very late hours at night. But bars and some tapas places, tapas, little snacks and stuff, you should have some cash in hand. Madrid is still a place that is kind of I don't know in what percentage, in what capacity, but let's say it's a 50-50 with the cash. So yes, you can pay things by card in most places, but now it happened to me a couple of times that I'm trying to pay and it's cash only, and that's always like a pain in the butt when you have to start looking around for an ATM. So just keep some euros on your pocket so your trip is I don't know more enjoyable and you just it's annoying. It's just annoying. Well, things happen. No idea. Well, there is so much movement. That is something that, I mean, in Spain in general, also Barcelona. I've been to Sevilla. I've been to, in the small towns like Toledo, Segovia, Granada. There is always movement. A lot of tourism. Probably, yeah, that's one of the biggest, I don't know, economical engines of Spain for sure. And once I come here, I feel like a tourist, and I feel in the mood of being a tourist, in the sense of chill, go outside, eat ice cream, have a drink, try food, try places, go. It gives me the vibe of chill. You can really chill and just enjoy the place. Oh, by the way, turrones. You have to try turrones, and probably I'm gonna try the pastel de nata. That would be something amazing. I have showed you different times this square. As I said, it's one of those squares that you have to visit, or at least even if you don't want, you have to pass by this square. We have here, okay, this is not a Philip, this is Carlos the Third. Let's say Charles the Third. Another, of course, guy in a horse
We have the Rathaus here, which is kind of the municipality of the city. The place is full of movement. There is one of the main metro stations down here, underground and stuff. But there is something that I want to show you. Like every route starts from here. And right here we have the main center. And literally it's not just the center of Madrid, but it's the center where like all streets, avenues, highways lead to or lead from. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but this is the center of the centers. All the routes technically start from. This is the kilometer zero. Kilometer zero. And all around the ring, there is a ring around here. You can have like capitals of the world. Like that way is, let's say, London. That way is Bogota, Colombia. That way is, I don't know, Buenos Aires, etc., etc. But we have the kilometer zero. So if you come here, if you feel in life like, you know what, I need to start fresh new. I need to start from, starting point from. This is the place. Here you are 0 kilometers, brand new. Nobody knows you here. You can build up yourself once again and pursue your dreams. Now you know it. In front of the Rataus, the kilometer zero of Madrid, where all the streets and avenues starts from. Last but not least, this place that you see here, that I show you a couple of times, the rat house, you can see you have a clock up there in the tower. And basically that's the clock. And this is the place that if you come Christmas, you will probably celebrate New Year's here. I've been here a couple of times in New Year's, and this is the place that is crowded. By the way, sometimes you might need tickets to get into the place because it's absolutely crowded. Same as Easter. Easter here is a huge thing. You might need tickets to go into certain churches, certain places. But if you come in Christmas, in Sylvester or New Year's, you're gonna come here, you look at the clock, and then you have the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 New Year. This is the place. This is the place. So my people, with this video, we end our first series of videos from Madrid. I have a couple more videos to share with you. But now I might need to go home. I need to take a shower. I might need to get ready for lunch because it's been a couple of hours and I'm really hungry right now. Thank you for watching. Thank you for walking with me. Thank you for being my partners in crime. I really appreciate it. And please, as always, do not forget to subscribe, to like, to comment. That's going to help me a lot. I will see you very soon. Bye-bye.